And I'm not going to tell you any more about Mitzie because she'll explain herself perfectly well, so I'm just going to introduce to you Mitzie Collins.
Good morning. Okay, I'm delighted to be here in the United States. I do a lot of performing for young people. And there's just something great that a whole room full of young people in the United States and a whole room full in England are an awful lot alike. You're good listeners, and it's wonderful to be able to bring this music right to you. I live in the city of Rochester, New York. It has an English name. We're not actually named after the Rochester here in England. We're named after Colonel Rochester, who came and founded our city. Well, it was about 1800 or so. That's pretty young for England. So the story I'm going to tell you is about the first song, tune that I'm going to play on the Hammered Dulcimer, and that is, it came from England. It did. And it came as a march. And you realize that there was a revolution in about 1776. And this was one of the tunes that both the British soldiers marched to, those guys in the redcoats, and the ragtag army of Americans. They both marched to this tune, which is called The Girl I Left Behind Me. Now I'm going to get out the other kind of dulcimer. Isn't it funny, we have two instruments that are so very different and they have the same name in English. But it's not confusing in Germany at all, because this is called a Hackbrett and this is called a Scheithold, and they don't get it confused at all. Or this could be called a Zitter and in Hungary, and this could be called a Timbalon over there. But in the United States and in Great Britain, we should call these both dulcimers. So we can also call this a lap dulcimer or an Appalachian dulcimer or a fretted dulcimer. We have a lot of kinds of things to call it. It has a lot less strings than a hammered dulcimer, and you strum it. So I have a song to sing for you. And I like to sing it for school kids in the United States, so I thought it would work for you too. It's about a girl named Jenny Jenkins, and it has a part for you to sing, and even for a part for you to help me with the words. Thought I should, before we start singing the song, tell you where that town of Rochester is. It's on one of those Great Lakes. You probably have learned about those Great Lakes. You look at the top of the map of the United States, a whole bunch of blue up there, and we live very near to the Great Lake of Lake Ontario. Great big lake. So it means that we have a lot of cloudy weather and we have a lot of snow. How much snow, you say? This much snow. That's a lot of snow. But then, in the summertime, a lot of good weather. So here's a song about Jenny Jenkins. Will you wear red? Oh my dear, oh my dear. Will you wear red, Jenny Jenkins? Well, I can't wear red, because I'll have to go to bed. I'll buy me a foldy, rolly, tildy, seek a double, use the cause to roll, find me. Roll a Jenkins, roll. When we get to that roll part, do you think you could roll like that? That's good. So we asked her about red. Let's see. What color shall I ask her about now? Let's see. Somebody got a suggestion? How about you? Yellow. Oh, that's good. Will you wear yellow? Oh, my dear. Oh, my dear. Will you wear yellow, Jenny Jenkins? Well, I can't wear yellow because I look like an old marshmallow. I'll buy me a folks rolling, tildy, tildy, seek a W, because roll, find me. Roll. Good. Jenny Jenkins, roll. Let's see. We got another color coming up here. We got to ask her about a lot of colors. Oh, we got one right there. What's that color? What do we get? Blue. Blue's good. A lot of people are wearing blue today. Will you wear blue? Oh, my dear. Will you wear blue, Jenny Jenkins? Well, I can't wear blue. Oh, that color's too new. I'll buy me a photo of the CKW, the color roll, and be ready to roll. Roll. Good. Jenny Jenkins, roll. Oh, a couple more colors here, bro, Jenny. What shall we say? We got some ideas over here. Will you wear front row? Yes. Green. Will you wear green? Oh, my dear. Oh, my dear. Will you wear green, Jenny Jenkins? Well, I can't wear green. I'll look like an old string bean. I'll buy me a photo roll, CW, color roll, find you ready. Roll. Jenny Jenkins, roll. And one more color here for old Jenny. Let's see. Way over there in the corner, right there. Yes. Purple? Yeah. Oh, good. Purple. Let's see. What should we do with purple? Will you wear purple? Oh, my dear. Oh, my dear. Will you wear purple? Jenny Jenkins? Well, I can't wear purple. It'll make me purple. I'll buy me a photo roll, color roll, everybody roll. Jenny Jenkins, roll. So you can say every color that you can ever think of. And if I can say, what will you wear? Oh, my dear, what will you wear, Jenny Jenkins? She says, I'll just go bare with a flower in my hair. I'll buy me a pony roll, the color roll, everybody roll. Jenny Jenkins, roll. Thank you. So the Appalachian Mountain or lap dulcimer, I'll put it down. And most of the music that we've been playing has been dance music. So I brought my own dancer. And I think you call this a jig doll, and we call it a limberjack. Not a lumberjack, but a limberjack. We have lumberjacks too, but this is a limberjack. Really likes to dance. And the story behind this song is that it came from England and came to the southern states of the United States and didn't change a whole lot. Charlie, neat Charlie, sweet Charlie, he's a dandy. Charlie, he's the very one who stole my striped candy. Over the river to feed my sheep, over the river, Charlie. Over the river to feed my sheep and to measure up my barley. I don't want your meat, don't want your sheep, neither do I want your barley. I'll take a little of the best you've got to bake a cake for Charlie. Charlie, sweet Charlie, neat Charlie, he's a dandy. Charlie, he's the very one who stole my striped candy. Don't want your meat, don't want your sheep, I don't want your barley. I'll have a little of the best you've got to bake a cake for Charlie. Charlie, sweet Charlie, sweet Charlie, he's a dandy. Charlie, he's the very one who stole my striped candy. All right, let me play another tune or two for you on the Hammered Dulcimer. This is a tune that was written not so long ago. There's a lot of interest in the hammered dulcimer in the United States, and people write new tunes for them as well as play the old tunes. So we have a tune that's called Cat Out of the Bag. Wonderful audience, and congratulations to all of you all for getting here and being able to learn about all these different kinds of dulcimers. I was a very grown-up person before I knew anything at all about the Swiss hackbrett or the Hungarian timbalan. Didn't know anything about it. I'm going to conclude with a tune that's from the area that I live in now, and in the 19th century, that's a while ago, there were a lot of people, just like Johannes, who made dulcimers there. And this is one of the tunes they played. It's called Opera Reel.